Before a Painting by James Weldon Johnson, 1871 to 1938. I knew not who had wrought with skill so fine what I beheld, nor by what laws of art he had created life and love and heart on canvas from mere colour, curve and line. Silent I stood and made no move or sign, not with the crowd but reverently apart, nor felt the power of my rooted limbs to start, but mutely gazed upon that face divine. And over me the sense of beauty fell, as music over a raptured listener, to the deep-voiced organ breathing out a hymn, or as on one who kneels his beads to tell, there falls the aureate glory filtered through the windows in some old cathedral dim. Okay, this is a poem by James Weldon Johnson. Let's see, James Weldon Johnson was a black American activist for civil rights. He was a member of the Harlem Renaissance. He was born in Florida. Let's see, what's this poem about? This poem is about art. It's about looking at a picture. It's about how art can affect us, and how art, he believes that art can be a religious experience. Looking at a beautiful picture, he is likening this to a religious feeling, to that art is the inspiration of God. And in this poem, he sees or he's looking at this fantastic picture. I think it's a portrait, and he has this feeling, this like a feeling of being in the presence of God, and I think that's the idea with this. I knew not who had wrought with skill so fine what I beheld. So I didn't know who had made this painting, who had painted this with their fantastic skills, nor by what laws of art he had created love and life and heart on canvas from mere colour, curve and line. And I didn't know the techniques, or the techniques is the laws of art. I didn't know how that this person had created life and love and heart. So he's saying that the picture was alive. The picture showed to him life and love and heart. The picture had a feeling that it was alive inside, on canvas, from mere colour, curve and line. So he's saying that the artist has used the colours, the curves and the lines to create something that really is alive, something that has life in it. Silent I stood and made no move nor sign. So he's standing speechless before this picture, not with the crowd but reverently apart. So there are clearly lots of people. There's a crowd of people looking at this picture, but he feels apart from the crowd. This picture has transported him into a different world, into a trance. And reverently apart. So here, this is the first reference of a religious feeling from this painting. This painting gives him a feeling of reverence. Nor felt the power my rooted limbs to start. So he couldn't move. Yeah, his legs were rooted to the spot, and he's in a trance, a trance, looking at this picture, but mutely gazed upon that face divine. So he's mute, he's silently gazing, he's silently looking at the face. I guess this is the face of the picture, although it could just refer to the picture itself. Looking at this divine picture. This picture is something that has God within the picture. And over me the sense of beauty fell, and beauty came upon me. I felt beauty. The picture put me in a trance of beauty, as music over a raptured listener to the deep-voiced organ breathing out a hymn. And this trance is like the rapture, listening to music, listening to the organ in church, playing a hymn. And I love this deep-voiced organ breathing out a hymn. So an organ is a wind instrument, and I love this word breathing out, because the organ is blowing air, and it's deep voice. So this organ or this music is personified, because it has this organ has a deep voice and it's breathing. So he's in the rapture of listening to the beautiful organ music of a hymn, or as one who kneels his beads to tell. So here the beads, I think the beads are the rosary beads. He's in this rapture, like somebody who is kneeling and saying their prayers with their rosary, and he feels a trance like this. Or falls the aureate glory filtered through the windows in some old cathedral dim. So here this person who's kneeling with their rosary beads, and on this person who's kneeling, the light is coming through the stained glass windows of some old cathedral, and the sunlight is coming through, and the gold of the sunlight is like God shining through this window. And the beauty of this picture is like God shining through a window. So here we have an image of somebody on their knees saying prayers with a rosary, and the sun is shining on them through a stained glass window, and they're in some old cathedral where the world around this person is dim, but there is this golden light coming through the window. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Before a Painting by James Weldon Johnson.